How's it going, everyone? Um, Thank you so much to Hodinkee for giving us the opportunity to share our story. My name is Bucci. I'm based out of Ontario, Canada. I'm a barber and hairstylist. Um, Today I'm going to be sharing you my story about my Rolex GMT-Master II BLRO stainless steel on Jubilee bracelet. My obsession with Rolex and watches as a whole sort of started when I was pretty young. My dad's a professional photographer by trade, and he used to bring home Nat Geo, National Geographic magazines. And I remember being a kid and scrolling through the photos of these magazines, and first of all being obsessed with the quality of the imagery. But I also used to take a pause when I looked through these photos and came across an ad, specifically the Rolex ads, Submariners associated with diving, GMTs associated with flight. Just the adventurous aspect behind these watches and this brand at the time sparked huge interest for me for the brand itself. So fast forward about 20 years, I'm in a position where, I'm going to try to make it happen for me to buy my own Rolex, my first Rolex. So in 2019, last year, was a big year for me. I turned 30 years old. I also got married in the same year. So I turned 30 in July and I got married in September. The Rolex AD by me, Knar Jewelry, in Oakville, Canada, was generous enough to pull some strings, make things happen for me, knowing that I wanted to attach this watch specifically to a milestone. Vicky there, who is an absolutely amazing associate, and now friend, has had the opportunity to get me this one on August of 2019, so just after my 30th birthday. She sent me a text with a Pepsi logo, kind of hinting at the fact that she had something special for me waiting for me at the authorized dealer. And since then, this watch has been on my wrist for every major life milestone since I wore it to my wedding when I walked down the aisle in September. This watch was on my wrist when I was the pallbearer at my grandfather's funeral. I just everything that I've been through in the last year, in the last few months, this watch has been on my wrist, and it's definitely, every time I look at it, out of all the watches in my collection, it definitely has a soft spot, and it's something that I'll never even think about selling. And the times right now, you get offered a crazy amount of money for these things, and especially in a rough time right now as far as the pandemic, sometimes you're tempted. But this is one of those things where it almost feels like it's a part of me now, and I really enjoy it and I love it, and I always catch myself looking down on it every once in a while, just kind of giving me a glimpse of happiness and hope in this crazy world that we're living in right now. So thank you so much for allowing me to share my story. This is my Pepsi BLRO stainless steel on Jubilee, and yeah, amazing to have this opportunity.